evening and welcome to the news at 5 p.m. on Opportune TV. I am Mariam Okay. First, the headlines. Nigeria-US collaborates to enhance technical skills for artisans. Oyo State government demolishes illegal structures on public land. Ukraine-US signed preliminary deal on mineral resources. And on EPL, Liverpool's Ancelotti suspended for 2 matches after heated derby. Now the news in details. The U.S. Consulate General in Lagos State has partnered with the Field of Skills and Dreams VTE Academy to launch the Emerging Technicians Conference, an initiative designed to equip young Nigerian artisans and technicians with essential skills to excel in their trades and build sustainable businesses. Speaking at the event, acting U.S. Consul General Joe Ellen Gog affirms the United States government's commitment to fostering entrepreneurship and supporting small businesses in Nigeria. She emphasizes that strengthening technical education would create job opportunities, drive innovation, and expand economic ties between both countries. Also, the Executive Director of Field of Skills and Dreams, Omowale Ogunde, highlighted the need to align workforce training with technological advancements. As part of the initiative, 120 emerging technicians across various fields, including plumbing, electrical work, automobile mechanics, HVAC, solar energy, data science, and web development, will undergo a 6-month mentorship program. The Oyo State government has commenced the demolition of illegal structures built on government-acquired land in the Podo area of Oluyole local government and the Disengof Kolapo Ishola axis in Ibadan. The exercise, led by the Commissioner for Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Williams Akinfunmilayo, is part of the state's efforts to curb land encroachment. Akinfunmilayo warned against unauthorized occupation of government property, stressing that the affected lands are state assets. He cited Section 3, Subsection 1 of the Oyo State Real Estate Property Protection Law of 2017, which prescribes up to 15 years imprisonment for land grabbing. According to the commissioner, prior to the demolition, revocation notices had been issued to illegal occupants, followed by a public notice in a national daily in September 2012. Despite legal challenges, the court ruled in favor of the state government, affirming its rights to reclaim the land. Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum has announced a 90% reduction in the distribution of palliatives previously provided to victims of the Boko Haram insurgency, shifting focus towards agricultural self-sufficiency. The governor, while overseeing the distribution of food relief to 250,000 flood victims across the state, 27 local government areas, he explains that the decision was informed by the bumper harvest recorded economic resilience. He urged citizens to embrace farming as a sustainable solution to food security and economic development. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has directed the immediate deployment of the Intelligence Response Team to secure the release of Afenifere youth leader Prince Eniola Ojajuni, who was kidnapped on February 17, 2025, while traveling to Abuja. In a statement, Force Public Relations Officer ACP Olumiwa Adejobi assures the public of the police commitment to Ojajuni's safe return, stating that all necessary resources and intelligence assets were being mobilized. He also cautioned against spreading unverified information about the incident on social media. Meanwhile, police operatives in Taraba State have resulted in the arrest of 20 suspected criminals and the recovery of weapons, including an AK-47 rifle and 3 Dane guns. Similarly, tactical teams in Oyo State successfully rescued 3 kidnapped victims from the palace of Baale Tajuddin in Olaji, leading to the apprehension of 1 suspect. In another development, the chairman of Odogbolu local government, Babatunde Dia, revealed plans to enroll 2,000 residents in a health insurance scheme under the Iwosan Tunde initiative as part of efforts to improve healthcare access in the area. Speaking at an event marking his first 100 days in office, DR reiterated his administration's commitment to enhancing healthcare, education, and infrastructure. The event featured free medical checkups, including screenings for malaria, hypertension, and blood sugar levels, with beneficiaries receiving medications at no cost. The chairman highlights other key achievements, including the provision of a new borehole in Ikosa, support for 300 elderly residents in collaboration with NGOs, and the revitalization of primary healthcare centers. He reaffirms his administration goal of ensuring quality healthcare access for all residents. Meanwhile, the managing director and CEO of Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas Limited, Dr. Philip Shebira, says only 2 out of the company's 6 gas trains are currently operational due to persistent attacks on its pipelines by vandals. Speaking at the Nigeria International Energy Summit in Abuja, Dr. Philip describes the extensive damage caused by illegal pipeline connections, stressing that NLNG has struggled to meet global demand for liquefied natural gas as a result. He calls for a renewed focus on energy security, noting that while some progress has been made in safeguarding oil infrastructure, gas assets remains highly vulnerable. He urged the government and stakeholders to address the escalating security threats facing the industry. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll bring you stories from the foreign scene.
Home away from home with world-class hospitality. Comfortable and affordable rooms, conference and meeting rooms for all occasions, open space and co-working area, 24-hour restaurant and bar, providing both local, international and continental cuisines, live music and entertainment on regular basis, constant power supply and watertight security in and around our premises. Blue Lagoon Hotels, situated at number 16, Tunji Adewoye Street, off Afurubin Road, Ijegun, Lagos State. And for the inquiries, call 080-5668-7855 or 080-6527-3657. You can also visit us at www.bluelagoonhotels.ng. Blue Lagoon Hotels. Hospitality is our business.
Welcome back. Let's delve into stories from the foreign scene. Ukraine has reached a preliminary agreement with the United States to allocate revenue from mineral resources to Washington ahead of President Volodymyr Zelensky's visit to discuss security cooperation. Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal confirms that the U.S. has pledged to support Kyiv's effort to secure long-term defense guarantees. However, no formal security commitments have been included in the agreement. Meanwhile, U.S.-Russia negotiations are ongoing in Istanbul as part of broader diplomatic efforts to address the war in Ukraine. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov describes the talk as crucial to resolving long-standing disputes, though Kyiv remains excluded from the discussions. Billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk is set to attend President Donald Trump's first cabinet meeting as discussion intensify over plans to streamline federal operations and reduce the government workforce. Although not a cabinet member, Musk has become an influential advisor in Trump's administration, overseeing strategies for government restructuring. His role has sparked debate with concerns rising over potential mass layoffs and the broader impact on federal agencies. The meeting marks an early test of Musk's authority within the administration, as tensions persist between his vision for a leaner government and opposition for federal employees and policy makers. Again, we'll go on a short break. When we return, we'll bring you stories from the world of sport.
Blue Lagoon Hotels are home away from home with world-class hospitality, comfortable and affordable rooms, conference and meeting rooms for all occasions, open space and co-working area, 24-hour restaurant and bar, providing both local, international and continental cuisines, live music and entertainment on regular basis, constant power supply and watertight security in and around our premises. Blue Lagoon Hotels, situated at number 16 Tunji Adewoye Street, off Afurubin Road, Ijegun, Lagos State. And for the inquiries, call 080-5668-7855 or 080-6527-3657. You can also visit us at www.bluelagoonhotels.ng. Blue Lagoon Hotels. Hospitality is our business.
Welcome back. Stories from the world of sport. Liverpool manager Arne Slot has been handed a 2-match suspension following his confrontation with match officials after the club's controversial 2-2 draw against Everton in the Merseyside derby. The Football Association Disciplinary Committee also imposed fines on Slot and his assistants, Speke Oshoff, citing improper conduct towards the match officials. As a result, Slot will miss Liverpool's next 2 games, including a crucial home fixture against Newcastle. Reflecting on the incident, Slot admitted he allowed emotions to get the better of him, while the FA reaffirms its commitment to maintaining discipline and respect for match officials. Moving forward, Real Madrid forward Kylian Mbappe has been ruled out of the squad for their Copa del Rey semi-final first leg against Real Sociedad due to a dental problem. Although Mbappe was absent from training ahead of the fixture, manager Carlo Ancelotti confirmed that the French international would still travel with the team. His absence is a setback for Madrid as he remains the club's top scorer this season with 28 goals in 39 appearances. Meanwhile, England midfielder Jude Bellingham has returned to the squad after serving a suspension, bolstering Madrid's option for the crucial clash. Midfielder Fred Valverde and goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois, however, remain sidelined due to minor fitness issues. And that ends the news at 5 p.m. Please join us at 6 for the Yoruba version of the news. I am Miriam Oke. Good evening.